Hello and welcome to this podcast. Today's topic is entirely based on an article that I wrote in October 2019 and it's published on opinioned.com, which is my publication site. You can visit it at opined opinioned.com as well if you like. Now, the topic for the article was why your Instagram fan following is not good for your business. For this podcast, I have slightly changed the topic to why your Instagram fan following may not be good for your business. Reason for making this change is that the original topic was giving a slightly wrong impression about what I was trying to say, because my point in the article was not that you shouldn't be using Instagram to promote your products or services, because many experienced people running a business are actually able to drive a whole lot of traffic to their website or landing page through Instagram. My article in this podcast today is just a piece of advice addressed to those people who are new in the business world and particularly new to the online business world, and even though they might have a very good fan following on their social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, the way they go about cashing on that traffic in order to begin making sales or even gaining traction on a new online initiative that they start is not the right way to do so, simply because it's not effective and does not bring about the results that they desire. So if you listen to this podcast until the end, you'll be able to understand the point that I'm trying to make here. Now, let's say that you're an Instagram addict who loves to post pictures of your food, your clothes, your room, your parties, and basically pretty much your every little thing. You've been displaying the phases of your love life and now your picture-perfect family on social media for years, and you've been able to successfully build up a huge fan following on your personal Instagram account. You are happy, satisfied, and you feel good about yourself. You feel like a celebrity, even though you may not really be one. But who cares? You've got so many fans, so many people are praising your luck, your beauty, your possessions, and overall your lifestyle every single day. You breathe into the likes and loves you receive as push notifications on your phone every hour. Whether you're eating, dressing up, sleeping, studying, working, sneezing, or merely staring at a wall, the comments coming in from your friends and fans every moment make you feel at the top of the world. Now, before proceeding, I want to take a pause here and mention that there's nothing wrong in being the way described above. There's no problem with that in and of itself, and that's not the point I'm trying to make here. Criticizing anybody on being an Instagram fan is not the point or the problem here. The problem is something else. So the problem is when you start assuming that your fan following is 100% in love with and overly sincere with you and will be willing to go an extra mile to support you in whatever you do in your life. The problem is when you are unable to understand why exactly all those people are following you and start making assumptions that they'll continue to follow you even if you try to take them into a totally different direction. The problem is when you assume that if you start a business, you'll be able to instantly convert your fans into your customers. You see, the point is you actually gathered all those fans by posting photos of yourself and the beauty of your personal life. Now, whether that beauty is real or fake is a topic for another day, but what we're getting at now is these people may just like you at the surface, and some of them might even be jealous of you for having such a perfect life. No, that doesn't mean that these people are wicked or evil. They're just normal people, but that's just how a human brain functions. We are all tuned to find faults, make criticism, and ridicule stuff that's put out there for us to see whenever we are in the entertainment mode, and that's when we scroll through our social media in the first place, right? We are sometimes just looking for stuff that we can joyfully comment on, photos in which we seek deviation from perfection, and Instagram stories that give us a chance to peek into people's personal lives just so we can gossip about them in our free time. And in return, we give those people loves, likes, and shares. It's kind of like a social service, and it works both ways. Now, it would have been different though if you had gathered those fans by sharing your wisdom and inspiration on social media, because then those people could have been admiring your business acumen and your wisdom and willing to try out any product or service that you start selling later on. But if your fan following is based purely on photographs that exhibit the beauty, love, and riches in your life, then you'll be setting yourself up for a major heartbreak, plus of course, financial loss perhaps, if you start a business venture and expect your fans to buy from you or even follow you on your official business page. And this would particularly not work if your Instagram content and photos were completely irrelevant to the business that you start. You see, there are people who have a fan following of 100,000 plus on their personal life photographs, and they go about investing hefty amounts in tech startups or foreign exchange platforms, thinking that they have the leverage of a ready-made customer base. And that is my point here. When your business is totally not relevant to the fan following interests that you have, then your Instagram or your Facebook followers are not going to be able to follow you on your business wherever you go. So in this particular case, your Instagram or your Facebook fans are definitely not going to be lining up to buy your service as soon as you launch it. Because seriously, that's not how it works. A business needs a targeted niche to be reached out to in the right context to be able to make sales and build up a customer base. Generating a sustainable stream of income for your business is not the same as snapping your meal, uploading it on Instagram, and having people tell you that the food looks delicious. Well, yeah, if you've been cooking your meals yourself and people keep telling you that your food is delicious, and then you open up a restaurant or start a catering business, then yes, your fans might buy from you right away, because in this case, your business is perfectly relevant to the audience that you have. Your fans are your niche. Now, the purpose of putting out this content is not to ridicule or hurt the feelings of anyone, but rather to save you from making the mistake of investing huge amounts based on a false assumption that many young people are falling for today.